Hey guys. So I'm live on my page, my group, and YouTube. So if you have not given StreamYard permission, just click in the description up there, give them permission, and then that way I can see who is commenting. I believe on some of the channels, when I go live on all three, I can't see comments on certain channels. So if I'm not seeing you, I'm solo and it's just me. And I just decided on a quick whim to go live and catch up on my paint table with you all. So right now I have the honeybee mini signs that go in the ladders, or you can use just the little stands and prop them up on your tier tray or on a shelf or whatever you want. So that's what we're painting right now. And normally I just sort by color. So, and I normally also as well paint for the most part according to the label on my kits. So if you're watching and you'll see me sort through which colors. So that's what we'll do right now. We'll just sort through the colors. And I have my labels up here. I do them in Canva, so I have them up here in front of me. And so if you see me going back and forth looking in all kinds of different directions, that's why. So I'm watching that. I'm trying to watch the comments and paint all at the same time. We can multitask. This is the thing we can do, right? So let me know where you're from, where you're watching from, what's the weather like where you're at. It's actually kind of warm here today, even though I have my heater going, but we have some nice days right now. It's a tease of spring. So one day it'll be super nice and the next day it'll be super cold. Last night, my helper came in and he's like, "Did you hear that thunderstorm last night?" I'm like, "No, what time was it?" He's like, "Who's late?" Well, then I didn't hear it because I slept through it. So he's like, "It totally woke me up." Like, yeah, well, you guys live in a camper right now, and that totally would have woke me up too when we lived in the camper. It's like living in a little tin can. So these little pieces here, if you have them, they're just spacers, and you can set them to the side. Hi, Wendy. Yes, did you get rent? See, we're down in the valley, and it's nice and sunny right now. I don't. When we first moved up here, like 20 years ago, we have friends that live in Council, and we went up there, and I was like, "Nope, we're going back to the valley because we need jobs." But I love Council, New Meadows, that area. It's beautiful, though McCall's getting super crazy. Let me turn mine down here. Let's see. Okay. So do you guys still have snow up there right now? Or did it all melt away? All right. We're going to start with white. Actually, yeah, let's start with white. We're just going to grab these little pieces. So this is just a plain white. And I'm trying to use up all my Home Depot colors so that I can move away from it. And hopefully, just a little, hopefully we'll get the Deco Art artist program in. Yeah, we've had a super mild winter. It's been really weird. Although I'm grateful for the super mild winter, I don't want another snowmageddon like we had in 2016. I had shoulder surgery that year, and I'm weird about my snow in my driveway. And so I was out in my driveway trying to shovel with one arm. It was obnoxious. I don't recommend it. Not when you get that much down here. Oh, you had the surgery the same year? That's crazy. It was, yeah, not fun. And I'm the only one usually who does it. At that point, my kids weren't really old enough to do it the way I want it, because that's one of the things. The leaves and the snow, I'm really weird about controlling and wanting it to be perfect in my driveway. Weird. I know. It's just one of my OCD things. But so I was the one shoveling. Was not fun. Okay, I'm gonna dry this really quick so we can get second coat going. Everything's gonna knock over. I need a bigger table, guys. This is why I need to get through. I literally, there's what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buckets of kits I need to get through to paint for you guys. And those of you who have been asking, new signposts are coming Friday. So keep an eye out for that. It's 2 Easter ones, one with Easter Bunny and one that is more of a traditional religious Easter. So watch for those coming. And there's tons more too. I've got, I think, one more St. Patrick's Day thing coming, and then we're gonna go hot and heavy into spring because that's what you guys are all wanting right now. Lots and lots and lots of spring, which trust me, I want the spring weather. Can't wait for that to happen. And then I know you guys have been seeing like sneak peeks from me from what I'm going to call, it's going to launch here at the beginning of March, and I'm calling it the Palette Posse. And it's going to be my own original designs, and there'll be traceables that you download and print. And then you can, of course, buy blanks, but then you'll be able to automatically just download right away and paint on whatever surface you want. This thing's clogged. One of the videos, you guys, I went on a rant about these honey bottles. I don't like them. But you'll be able to download PDF templates and trace them onto any medium that you want and follow along with pictures and instructions, like detailed instructions. And then I'll usually have a video or two, and we'll be going live once or twice a month to craft and create together. So I'm super excited for that because it's going to be so amazing. Like, I miss seeing all you guys and just interacting, but you guys have been keeping me super duper, super busy. And now that we're slowing down just a little bit because it's not fall, I'm able to come on and play. So that's what I want to do. And that's the goal. And it's going to be amazing to play with you guys and offer you guys the downloadables and just all that kind of fun stuff. And then on top of all of that, you guys, I have so much going on, and I can't wait to bring to you all. I'm participating. So save the date, write this down, March 15th and 16th. It's a Friday and a Saturday. And I believe there's like 10 or 15 other crafters, and we're all going to get together, and each of us are teaching a workshop. I'm looking for my razor. I'm not seeing it. But we're all teaching different workshops, an hour each on those 2 days. And we're going to go live. And mine is a super cute sunflower in a jar, in a little mason jar. And that will be the downloadable, but you can also order the blank for it. And I'll have that up soon, so you guys will have it in time. It's going to be so fun. I can't wait. But right now I'm just trying to get through everything on my table. Like I said, I have a ton of buckets on my table over there, and it's just been sitting. So I figured, well, I got to paint these. Why not come on here and paint with you guys? Plus, if we have time, then maybe I'll get into some detail with them. I thought about pre-painting the backgrounds really quick and just starting off at the detail, but I figured why not just do it all at once. And this blue, so we sold our house in Middleton, if you know where that's at, Wendy. We sold our house there and then moved closer to the shop over on the bench, and we just painted, right before the winter, what winter we did have hit. And I actually painted it. My house is this navy blue, you guys. It's so pretty. The painter was like, I was questioning your color, and I didn't think it was going to look good, but I was like, just do it, just paint it. And so it's this navy blue. So this is the color of my house with white trim. It's a really, really pretty color of the house. I'll take a picture of the house and I'll post it on the group. But he was questioning it. Like, I really didn't think it was. No, it's just, trust me, just paint my house this color. I didn't want it because, I mean, we're in a neighborhood that's up and coming on the bench, and everybody's doing the white and black theme. And I'm like, I don't want to fit in with everybody else in the white and black theme of the house. First of all. Second of all, you have to pressure wash that house a lot if you're going to paint it white. It's going to get dirty. I think I'm just going to leave it with the one coat. So pink, and then we'll go with, so this is the vintage white with a cheesy. So that's ours was, it was a, not like a sky blue before, but it was a blue. It was just a lighter blue, and it's old. I mean, it was built in like 1970. So when we moved in, Gage, my 15-year-old, I don't know how the conversation came up, but we started talking about lead paint. And he was like, "What? There's lead in the paint?" And then so he started freaking out and worrying because we bought the house knowing there was mold in it. And so we had to redo the entire roof and the trusses. There was a couple broken trusses in there, so we redid all of that. But then he started freaking out over the lead paint, and I was like, "Just don't lick the walls. You'll be fine." I mean, I hope we're past the licking the wall stage. You're 15. So, but he's so weirded out by that. It was hilarious. But yeah, it used to be not like a sky blue, but it was almost like an eggshell blue, but it was old and it needed an update. But the yard, that's what it's the yard what sold me on the house. It's a small house, and we went from the huge house to the tiny house, which I'm so happy with. Like, we went from, you know, 3,000 square feet down to like 1,000 because 3 of the kids moved out, and I'm like, "I don't wanna clean 4 bathrooms anymore," especially when there's boys, like, ugh, boys make bathrooms really, really gross. And so the new one that we've been in there 2 years now, but it's only 1,000 square feet, and I love it. Yes, see, I love being in the small space. You have to be very conscious about what you're bringing into your house, and so it just doesn't get cluttered, and I really like that. And then yesterday, the grandkids came over and watched them in the morning while, mom went to the doctors because she's pregnant with, my 7th grandkid. It will be number 7, due in June, I believe, June or July, early July. Um, but so I had the babies over yesterday, and they're so easy to, like, keep track of, like, "Where are you at? Oh, you're right there. You're right on top of me," instead of, like, hunting them down on the other wing of the house. It's yeah, I don't miss the big houses at all. But we did that when we sold out. We lived in our camper for 9 months out in Caldwell. I don't recommend that with teenagers. They did not like that. That was not a fun experience for them, but if I didn't have the teenagers and I was actually traveling, I would love to be in the camper and just moving around with it. That would be super fun for me. And this bottle, I tried to take like, the rubber out of the honey bottle on this one. It didn't work like I wanted, and so it's just a mess. Okay, where'd my pink there it is. We gotta get the little baby bees. You're right? You gotta tell well, I could kick the husband's race truck out of his trailer and put the leaves he wouldn't be happy about that. It would fit, and I wouldn't have to vent because it has, like, a side door, just leave it open and he there he would never let me do that. That's, like that's his craft is building the cars and having fun, and I told him last night because he loves to play on TikTok, and he loves to go back and forth with people on TikTok and other mechanics and tool enthusiasts and whatever, and so I call him a troll, and I just tease him and have fun with him, and last night, he was having fun with, people who like Harbor Freight tools. I like Harbor Freight tools. I don't need to, like, buy all these expensive tools, but that's his business is, a mechanic, and so he has all these expensive tools, and he was going back and forth with all these people, and I'm like, "You're such a troll. One of these days, my people is gonna go on TikTok and find you, and I'm just gonna be like, 'Oh gosh.'" So don't go hunt him down, you guys. Yeah, hunting is a big so I bet you have, like, all kinds of cabinets filled of guns and rifles, and then you're the hunting widow in the winter, or in the fall, huh? I don't know what's what, but at least you get food out of yours. Mine just he goes and races, blows an engine, and has to spend more money. I'd rather have food. Let's see, that's got a clog. Okay, this one's the light yellow. Right? Yeah, see, what does he hunt for? Is he deer, elk, cow, all of the above? Did they open I heard, and because we have cars, so we're not into the hunting, but didn't they open elk? Ooh, that's yummy. Didn't they open on wolves again for you guys up there for to keep away from the farmers and stuff? Or are we still restricted? I heard they opened it up again. Yeah, way back in the day, like in my 20s, I worked for a pool company down here, and that was all the construction workers were mainly hunters, and so it would slow down in the fall, and everybody would go do their hunting. Yeah, is it really bad? Is the population getting bad again? See, I'm the city girl now, so I don't have to deal with that. It's funny over here because 'cause I'm really close to the airport, and on the, like, Facebook pages or whatever, people will post about hearing coyotes or something like that and freak out over it, and I'm like, "You guys, we're really close to, like, a lot of open spaces being near Gowan Field." Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, I don't know what I would do if I had to deal with them eating my chickens or whatever. That would be super frustrating. I think your box just went out today. I'm trying to think. I sent one out to Riggins, and I think yours went out today too, so you should see it here in the next couple days. Yes, it's a fun box too. I can't wait to see all the pictures in the group. You guys have to post pictures of this one in the group. Maybe I'll do a giveaway or something in there to entice you guys to start posting your pictures of the boxes, because I know people are asking, "Where are they?" I do. I do have some tiered trays, like actual I think I have 2 or 3 of them. 'Em. They're hiding behind my burlap. I think I have 3 of them back there. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go set one up and see how many of you guys show me your pictures. Let's see. Is that it? That's all my pieces. I'm gonna dry this yellow. Okay, guys, so tell me, what was your favorite project? And it doesn't have to be mine, a project in general at all, period. What was your favorite project last year? And what are you looking forward to creating this year? Is there something new you wanna try? I've been playing a lot in, my Procreate app. Number 1, to create patterns for you guys, and number 2, because it's super fun, and I really enjoy, like, if you come across, brushes and stuff, like, you can buy brushes that look just like the paints, And so you can actually paint in the Procreate app, and it's been really enjoyable for me because then you can like move wherever with your paint. It's kind of fun. Okay, now let's do some details. So I'm gonna do pink polka dots on this one. My microphone's in the way of my tools over here. But it was the only way to hide you guys from so you don't hear all the mechanic words. Okay, polka dots, tip on polka dots. You can use like this. I got this from the Dollar Tree, or you can use, if you want bigger ones, just grab the back of your brush. But if you want consistent polka dots, you will have to dip every single time, because if you don't, then they'll get smaller like that. Can you see that? Not that you can, let me zoom you in further. If I get out of screen, you have to yell at me. I'm notorious for that. And I'm just doing random because I know on this one, let's see, was it this one? Yeah, the B is going to be on this one. So we can just kind of like place him over and see where you do or don't have to put dots. I ordered some Mylar stencil today, I got it today. And I was thinking about trying it in my laser, but I'm kind of afraid that it will melt. It's safe. It's laser safe, so I'm not worried about that. But I'm wondering what the settings are going to be and how many pieces I'm going to ruin before I figure it out to make, stencils for making polka dots easier and even, or so they're not so random. Or like these ones, they're big bubbly. So you can, if you don't like the bubbles, you can just dip back in there. They don't bother me that much, but you can just dip back in there to flatten them out. There goes that cup. But so that's my next when I have time project. Whenever that happens, I don't know. But that's why I'm going to play and see what I can get. I do have a silhouette, but that thing hasn't been, I don't even know if the blades are still sharp in that. And last I checked, I don't know if Michaels will actually let you use your coupon on the accessories for the silhouettes. Let me move these ones. If they do, then that's what I need to do, is go over there and get some new blades. Okay, this guy goes over here. Now I'm going to grab so this is not the one I want. I'm grabbing, it's a number, says it's a number 9 angle. It still has paint on it. It's not very clean, so we'll see how well this goes. But I'm going to dip the toe into my brown. Let me see if I can pull my palette over here so you guys can kind of see. I'll give you a little bit of and then it's just on the toe, and I'm just going back and forth right here. See if I can bring you over more. And what you see on your palette is what's going to get put down on your piece. So keep that in mind. I'm just going to come in here and we'll just float underneath here. Give the honeybee a little bit, or the hive a little bit of dimension, shadowing. And if you get too much, just pinch your brush off if you get too much water. And if you don't have enough water, dip it back in there. That's the thing with the Home Depot paints. It's harder to detail with these paints than it is with the actual acrylics. And I'm hoping, whoops, see, I got paint down here. I ordered on the slow boat from China some brushes that I can put up in the store that are just like these so that you guys can get some brushes to play with. And so I've not found, and they'll be decently priced. And that's my problem is I can't find any decently priced ones at the local craft stores. They think their brushes are made of gold or something. So unless they're on sale or with a coupon, I won't touch them. But that's my fault because thank you. I'm really hard on my brushes though too, so it's totally my fault. It just takes practice. Okay, now this one has all the bees. And the white, I don't have a little tiny, I'm just going to use this little tiny stencil. It's a hard stencil brush, and I'm just going to dip it in the white, pull most of the paint off. Find my pink pokey, and then just kind of streak it. And that guy will go there. We'll do that with the bees. There's 4 bees. One of them go on the honey pot. The other 3 come. Do they go on here? No, they do go on here. I had to go find all my batteries for my Ryobis so that I could work my hot glue gun. I want to still do that Dollar Tree tiered tray. It's in a pile over here, but I totally want to do it. I'm kind of wondering if it's going to even work. Like you see something on Pinterest and you're like, that looks so cool. I'm going to do that. And then you're looking at it going, I wonder. Do we want to kind of add some yellow on the bottom of that to make it look like it's shadowy? So let me find a makeup brush. Let me grab some scissors. So I'm going to dip half of it in the off-white and the other half in the yellow. So you can just like that. You know it soon enough. I have to go through my calendar. Like I have everything on a calendar. And so I have to go through my calendar, but I know there's lots of Easter this Friday for sure. Not the houses though, but they're coming and I'm trying to think when, but they're obviously since Easter's so early this year. Like what the heck, guys? I don't know why it's Easter in March. But yeah, they're coming soon. My problem is because it's so early, it's like, well, what happened with spring? Are we just going straight from Valentine's and St. Patrick's to Easter and then bam, spring all of a sudden? Is that what we're doing this year? Okay, so there's those ones. Oh wait, this guy gets a flower. Does this get a little flower? He gets the medium flower. And we could, with the sponge, while it's still got yellow on it, this is the white. It's like a pure white. It's not the vintage white. And I'll just come in here and dab my yellow, which actually needs some more on there. Just kind of dab the yellow on the edges. Okay, there's that one. We'll set it aside. They're so fun. Let's see. I have the St. Patrick's Day ones are up. I think That's one of the things in my bucket that I need to paint, that I better hurry up and paint, 'cause it's gonna be here soon, and then I'm gonna be like, "Well, dang it, I didn't get to paint those." Or I'm gonna be like my most afraid amazing friend in the group and pretend I'm ahead instead of behind. Okay, let's grab the angle again. We're gonna just float the bottom of this and give that some shadow. I'm just gonna pick up the brown again. We'll do the bottom of the lid. Make sure you're still on the screen. That was too much. Look at that, guys. That did not work like I wanted it to. Let's get all that water off of there. That was my problem, too much water. Let's try that again. Let's redo the white on that. And then we'll just go back in as soon as it's dry. Oh, do you not have a phone to take a picture and post in the group? Or you can send me a message. I want to see them. I love seeing what you guys create, especially because they're different than mine. And I just love seeing all the different varieties. It's like browsing on Pinterest, right? Getting inspiration. And I love seeing that, what you guys do with the kits. There's so many ways to create the one thing. And I just love seeing it. Yes. Okay, do that. I want post it in the group and pop it in there. You can tag me or you can tag the page. Either way, but I wanna see them. Okay, this one goes on this background. We'll add some brown to the edges of the honey pot. And I think I've mixed my waters now. I don't have a clean water. Now they're both dirty. I would dry that because if I go back in it when it's wet, it's gonna move it around. And I like where it's at right now. I don't wanna move it. So if you're new to floating and that's a problem that you're having, it's because it's not dry and you're still moving the paint. Okay. Add the honey. And another flower, and that's probably let's see if we can do it with this. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, there's number 2. Awesome, I'll go check it. That's probably what was buzzing on my wrist. Sometimes they go away too fast, and I'm like, "I don't know what just happened. Was that a text message? Was it" I'll have to go look. Can I post it in the group, Gina? Because 'Cause I'm sure there's tons of women who would love to see all the different variations that they can create with all the different with the same kit. Okay, where's this honey? This one goes over here. Let's put some yellow on it. I'm just gonna grab my brush, rinse off that brown. I'm wiping most of the yellow because I just want it to make it look like it's honey up here while still leaving some of that brown in the background. Okay, and that thank you. They'll love it. They'll love to see that kind of stuff. Okay, this goes on here. And then the spacers that I showed you earlier go underneath this guy's wing. And if I had a light blue, I'd add them to the edge of his wing, but we'll see how well this black will work. You may or may not, or we may see another fail on the live right now. See how well this works. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not liking that. I'm gonna try option B. Like I showed you guys on the video, on the YouTube video. Watch, we'll take that's white. So we'll grab white on half of that, black on half of that, and then just blend it. Sorry if you can hear that. It's on foil and it's really loud. So then we'll just come in here and kind of blend the edge with the white. It's easier if I set it down. Let's move this out of the way. And if it's too dark, just go over it with the white. And that is an easy way. Yes, yeah, I should have used the light blue, but that's okay, guys. That's okay. We'll go over it with the white a little bit, lighten it up. He just has a dirty wing. That's all. And we'll just do the edge of the heart. And then is that where I put his flower? Where did I put his flower? Right over here. Okay, there's those three. How long did that take us? 40 minutes? Let me zoom out so you can see them all. I won't stick them together. But that is the one of the, what did I say, 9 buckets I have on my table. Another, I should go do the St. Patrick's Day one. I should put that. But then you guys see, I look at them all just like you guys, and I'm like, I want to paint them all. So that's my problem, is I'll pile up all the buckets and then have these high ambitions and think that I can paint them all and get them all done. When reality is, no, I can't. Doesn't happen that way. So, but that's it for the this is the honeybee mini signs. These ones go either, like I said, it can go in the ladders. There's 2 different ladders. And then you can use just the stands that I have in there, and you can just prop these up on the stand and use them individually. Or you can drill some holes in them and hang them like little mini door signs. That would be cute. I'm just thinking out loud what else you can do with all these fun little things. But there's a link in the description up top there somewhere. Let's move this guy this way. Directly to this kit. So if you don't have this kit and you want it, it's up there in the description. Go grab it. And that one's done. So with that, you guys, I'm going to go work on some more buckets. I'm going to go work on the back end listings to get all your stuff, all the new fun Easter things that are coming Friday. So I'm going to go work on that and getting that all ready. But I didn't have a YouTube ready for you guys today. So I was like, shoot, they're used to videos on Tuesdays. So here I am. I wanted to share that with you. And then hope you guys have a great rest of your week. If I get a chance, I'm still shooting for it, but I'm still shooting for it to come on here and do that Dollar Tree tier tray and see if it actually works or not. Because, you know, like I said, you see something on Pinterest, you really want it to work, and sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. So we're going to try that. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.